Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Kimberly Scott, very honored to serve as principal of Elon Elementary School. Thank you so much for joining to view our unique method of open house prior to the start of school by way of developing this virtual school opening video. Without further ado, let's get started. And we are the Elon Elementary Eagles! Okay, to start off, joining me for office staff introductions, we have Mrs. Joy Foster, and she is our wonderful administrative assistant, also known as our school secretary. She is on the front lines. She'll be the first face that you see. She assists me in ensuring that our school is run efficiently and safely. And for that, I'm grateful, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Joy Foster. Okay, also joining us, our newly appointed position. So grateful to the School Division of Amherst County for approving Elon Elementary to have an assistant principal. Joining my team, Mrs. Lilia Saunders.
Hello.
And we are looking forward to great things this school year. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, our Elon Elementary office staff.
Welcome back, Elon families. We're so excited to have you back soon. My name is Mrs. Terry. I'm going to be the health assistant. I'm filling in for Mrs. Cassio, who's out. I'm standing in the new clinic near the library. Before we get started, let me put my mask on. This is the room you'll come to if you're not feeling well. In this room, I will have to take your temperature. This year, we're not using the regular thermometer that we used to use where we put it in your mouth. We're using a handheld thermometer. To use this, I will point the thermometer to your head and press the button and take your temperature that way. You may have to come to this part of the clinic when you have an injury. Parents, here is some important information you need to know. We have a new 72-hour policy this year. That's a change from the previous 24-hour policy. Your child must be fever and symptom-free without medication for 72 hours before they can return to school. If your child will be taking medication at school, that medication has to be brought in by the parent and all the paperwork filled out. For over-the-counter medicines, it must come in an unopened container. All action plans, seizure action plans, severe allergy action plans, diabetes action plans, and asthma action plans must be completed and turned in. We will need accurate phone numbers and emergency contacts. Please make sure that you have multiple contacts in case your child is sick. Remember to complete the daily screenings in the morning before your child comes to school. We ask that you don't send students to school sick. We want to make sure we keep a safe and healthy environment here at Elon. If you're not feeling well, these are some of the people that might be helping you in the clinic. Mrs. Overstreet, Ms. Fallon. Here's to a safe and healthy school year. Go Eagles! Woo!
When you hear people talk about Elon, we're known as a beautiful, small, active school community with a big heart.
This year at Elon Elementary, we'll be implementing the Virginia Tiered Systems of Support for Behavior and Academics. We will be soaring to new heights with the Eagles. You will hear a lot more about this initiative and our Soaring Eagles Oath.
Amherst County Public Schools and Elon Elementary School are all about every child, every day. New for this school year, as we keep in mind, again, COVID-19 and all of the health mitigation strategies and practices that have to be in place for all car riders, students who are car riders, and also for students who are bus riders. It is a responsibility, again, to ensure safety for everyone, that a health screening checklist be completed each morning prior to entering the school bus and prior to arrival when you arrive as a car rider. So again, health screening checklists must be conducted each day in order to ensure everyone is well before entering the school building. So whether you're a bus rider or whether you're a car rider, parents, we are counting on you to ensure that students have been health screened prior to entering the school building. We appreciate your patience and cooperation to ensure all of us are safe. Upon students arriving each morning, we will have our front bus loading area at the main entrance of the school, for which traffic flow will take place, again, with buses only. Upon students arriving, they will be socially distanced as seated on the school bus, and upon exiting, students will be required to sanitize, clean their hands before exiting the bus. After exiting the bus, one student at a time, again socially distanced, students will then enter into the school building for the school day to begin. Dismissal with buses in the afternoon, students will be dismissed individually by bus from their classrooms. Again, they will be socially distanced when walking through the hallways, lined up socially distanced as their bus is called to exit the building, again, one bus at a time. At that particular point, students will be, again, socially distanced on each of the school buses, along with bus rules and expectations that will be communicated by our bus drivers. This again will take place each morning. Again, our front bus loading area will take place at the front main entrance of our school for both arrival and dismissal. Okay, for those of you who have selected to be car riders for this school year, we will continue to use our car rider circle that will be located as you pull up to the school on the right side as you pass the dumpsters. That is considered to be our car rider circle. For this particular school year, we will not have walk-ups as we normally have in times past in order to ensure safety and precautions are met. With that being said, students will continue to be dismissed from their vehicles. We'll have coverage outside every morning and every afternoon to ensure students are safely exited from their cars and entered into the school building, and exited in the afternoons from the school building to their cars with their families. We will have car rider tags. They will be car rider tags for your vehicles only. We will not have tags for those who normally do walk-ups. We will only use car hang tags this year, designated as Elon Elementary. Those will be distributed, and you'll receive further direction as we approach the school year. With that being said, students will be dismissed safely from their classrooms in the afternoon for car rider dismissal in an orderly fashion, again encouraging social distancing.
When you arrive at Elon, you can go right through here and report to your classroom.
Elementary School, we have a wonderful cafeteria staff, and we'd like to introduce them to you at this time. We have our cafeteria manager, Melissa Gilbert. There are other cafeteria workers, Pam Davis and Becky Coles. And we're so grateful to them to provide meals and services to our students and our faculty and staff. Ladies and gentlemen, our Elon Elementary cafeteria staff. And students will then transition to the cafeteria for lunch for those who are purchasing, and for those who are not, they will be in the hybrid locations.
Students in Group A will eat lunch from 11 to 11:30.
After that, students will head to the cafeteria for lunch, and that will take place from 11:30 to 12 o'clock. When students are dismissed from their hybrid locations to recess, that will take place outside on the playground area, we will have designated areas where equipment will be provided for each student to be socially distanced as they partake of recess. With that being said, the playground equipment at this time will not be utilized in order to ensure safety for all. So again, we will have playground equipment available for students in designated areas that will be monitored by designated individuals within our school when students are outside on the playground. There will be designated areas, and students will be socially distanced and monitored for the duration of recess. So we want to do all that we can to ensure the safety of our students inside the school building as well as outside of the school building within the school day.
I'm Joe Jordan. I'm the head custodian at Elon Elementary School. I've been here for 5 years.
I'm Carson Ward. I've been custodian here for about 4 months, enjoying it.
I'm Darrell Maddox. I've been a night shift custodian at Elon for 4 years. Truly enjoy the environment. It's family orientated, and really look forward to the kids coming back.
As students enter the building at Elon Elementary, you may see floor markings that promote social distancing. Please be cautious through the hallways to make sure you're keeping 6 feet apart from peers and adults. When you're traveling through the halls to your classrooms and hybrid locations, you will see markings on the floor to help with social distancing. We will have students going one way on the right side of the hallway and another way to return down the hallway. Please stand on the marked locations to make sure you are 6 feet from your peers and other adults.